Buen provecho, everybody. It's Jason's the Blogging Rapper. I say buen provecho because I'm actually Puerto Rican, in case you didn't know. And what's Puerto Rican? Yeah, it's a Commonwealth of the United States of America. Okay, so I'm actually Spanish. I'm not a white boy. I ain't a white boy. My wife is a white girl. She's a white girl. My daughter is mixed. She's half this and half hotness, which is my wife. You know, she's the hotness. I think I need to contemplate what I just said there. Anyway, she's hot both ways, but because I'm hot too. Okay, let's change subjects here. All right, so what's going on, guys? I wanted to do this video to give you a little bit of inspiration. Okay, now I don't know how to say this without offending somebody or some people. I know it's going to offend some people. Because the more I connect with people, the more different sides of the same story that I see. So for the sake of protecting everyone, the sake of not trying my best not to offend anyone, I'm not going to use any names, okay? Now, I've been connected with some people, and as far as my business goes, how I'm building my business is I am branding myself, the Blogging Rapper. You know, that's my business name, that's my title, and I consider myself a success coach or a home business coach, where I teach people techniques, tricks, that can help them leverage their own business. And my mentor, it's amazing because she has been pouring into me like crazy, and to the point where she made me cry. You made me cry, Angie. But she made me cry because she said that the world needs my help. People need my help. And I don't want to sound like I'm cocky. I don't want to sound like I'm being bullheaded, like I'm full of myself, because if you knew me, I actually struggle with self-confidence. I actually struggle with self-esteem. I actually struggle with social anxiety. I'm a wreck. The thing about, and before you think, well, why should I follow someone like that? I shouldn't follow a wreck. Let me tell you this. I'm also a Christian. Why should I follow a Christian? I'm an atheist. I'm also a Christian. And one of the principles about Christianity that, some people fortunately don't take to heart is that a Christian believes that they're screwed up. A Christian believes that they're, just as sinful as a world of sinners. You know what I'm saying? People who don't accept Christ and all that. We're also sinners. I mean, we fall every day. And the Bible says that for all have fallen short of the glory of God. You know what I'm saying? So there's not one virtuous person that is worthy of going to heaven. However, even though we're screwed up and everything, we follow Christ, and that doesn't make us any better than anyone else. Now, I don't want to get religious. I don't want to get into a discussion about, God and all that stuff for the sensibilities of those people who are not Christians or whatever. The point I'm trying to make is that, being a sinner doesn't mean that you're not qualified to go to heaven. Being a sinner is, you're just born into the world in sin. And it's by God's grace that you are given the ability to go to heaven. Okay? So on that same regard, just because I have my own issues with social anxiety or whatever, doesn't mean that I don't qualify as a leader. I perform my music in front of hundreds of people, and I deal with social anxiety. So just goes to show you something. Now, what I'm trying to say is that I'm building a brand, and the brand is the Blogging Rapper, and I've been discussing with a few people, and what they, some people have a different opinion on self-branding. They feel that kind of like what I was just about to interpret for you guys is some people believe that doing so is being cocky, is being chauvinistic, is being making yourself out to be better than other people, because you're painting yourself out to be this guru. You're painting yourself out to be this top of the pyramid thing. And that's not true. I mean, to be honest, I'm sure there's some people that are like that. I'm sure there is. Oh, absolutely. But that's not everybody. That's generalizing it. Just like you generalize that all Christians are judgmental, right? When I talk about Jesus and I talk about God, some of you guys are feeling uncomfortable about that, aren't you? My Christian viewers watching this are going, keep going, talk some more about Jesus. But those non-believers, those atheists, whatever, agnostics, Muslims, Buddhists that are watching this video are probably going, no, don't talk about him. It's not politically correct. You know what I'm saying? So, the point I'm trying to get at is that I lost my train of thought. The point I'm trying to get at is that we gotta be okay to talk about these things, guys. I actually did lost my train of thought. See, this is how you know I don't write a script down and do my videos. I actually just go off my top of my head. But some people have a different opinion. Some people have, some leaders are like that. But again, that's a generalization. Other people like myself, like my mentor, like the people I'm teamed up with, they understand that branding yourself is simply just being the leader to follow the way, to show others the way. I'm just going to get into the Bible here. If you're critical of Christianity, then I'm sorry, but I got to be who I am. But, in the Bible, Jesus says, follow me, and of course he's Jesus. But, we have to follow the leader. We have to follow the one. And Jesus, what he did was he set himself as an example unto all mankind. Now, has anyone been as flawless in the Christian aspect as Jesus? No one has. But so then what was the purpose of Jesus saying, follow me, I'm leading the way? Because he is showing you the example. And you have to strive to be like him. Now, in business, in branding yourself, the reason why I brand myself is so that I can make myself as this symbol, this leader, not to be a guru sitting on top of a pyramid. What's funny is the staircase. If you continue the lines behind me, it will actually look like a pyramid, like I'm sitting in front of a pyramid. Creepy! But that's not my goal. I'm not here to be a guru who's only interested to take money. I'm not here for any of that. I'm here to lead, to go on a path and to show people who are scrambling, who are worried, who are confused, who are lost. Show people, hey, I've gone this route and it's worked for me. Follow me. Do what I do. Because if it worked for me, why shouldn't it work for you, right? So that's what I'm trying to get you to see, and I hope I was concise enough. I know I kind of went all over the place, but here's the points that I'm trying to make. The points I'm trying to make is that when it comes to branding yourself, yes, there are jerks out there. Yes, there are selfish people out there, of course. Even in gurus on top of companies that, it's not branding themselves, it's just regular companies. There's jerks all over the place. There's jerks who are Christians. There's jerks who are atheists. There's jerks who are every other thing. There's jerks in the world, period. But don't let that discourage you. Branding myself is a way to make myself a leader. And by doing so, by showing you the way, my goal is to teach you how to brand yourself, so that you yourself can be a leader. Because at the end of the day, if you want to be successful in your home business, you got to learn to be a leader yourself. Does that make sense? So I'm trying to show you how to do what I did so that you can duplicate or replicate my results. And that's it. So I hope I didn't offend anybody. I know I got spiritual. I know I got, to different sides of business. I'm not an offendable person. I do not intend to do that. So forgive me if I did. Subscribe to my channel. I'll talk to you soon. Don't forget the links below, ytstarpower.com, and see me on Facebook. Talk to you soon. It's Jason the Blog Rapper. Much love. God bless. Peace.